variety. Then we are back with a Loki game. We're going to be playing She-Hulk, ready for a fight She-Hulk, because that's just going to be so much fun. So many ping, do you even lift damage? I went ahead and threw the Enchantress mod set in here. Now you're only supposed, or it only says to play with one, but we're going to also throw Extreme Risk, which is the joystick modular set, because I really like the Thunderbolt mod sets, and joystick is probably my favorite. Okay, see, how can I get some of the promo cards without paying so much from eBay? Yeah, I think going to the events where they are released is the best way to do it. So I'm thinking, like, I think they announced that they're doing promo cards for Civil War. Those may have been the Gen Con ones, but like I know that they already always have promos for Gen Con. I'm gonna do a giveaway on the channel for some of those, and so that could be a way. If you're able to win the giveaway on the channel, or if you're okay with non-official promo cards, what you could do is you could go to the Marvel Champions homebrew server, and they have like different custom art heroes that you can print yourself. Magic Moose Moo, what's up? How was my Gen Con? It was fantastic. I had so much fun, super busy, super productive, and just so many games played and experienced and seen. Really liked it. I keep telling people we were in a hotel that was connected. We were in the downtown Marriott. Oh, it's going to be hard to not do that again. It was so nice. Just being able to like leave for like 2 seconds if we wanted to. It was beautiful. Pretty sure we have 5 original promos that we're giving away at the Civil War event. That's cool. Yeah, because I was looking at the She-Hulk cards. I have the Winning Hand She-Hulk. I have this She-Hulk. I don't actually know where these promos came from. I got these off of eBay. I assume that they are more expensive now. I bought them a couple years ago. I have the normal, and then this is the original, like from the release promo, the She-Hulk, like from the initial ones. So I think the hero that I have the most promos or most alternate arts for is Black Panther. I just have a lot of Black Panther cards. Yeah, what are we doing? We're building a deck. Let's build a ready for a fight deck. So with a ready for a fight deck, we want a couple of things, including ready for a fight and practice plan, probably a Quinn carrier to help us hit that resource kicker like every single time so we can play it. So let's go ahead and grab 3 copies for ready for a fight. Boom. Did you mess with any Dice Throne? I did not. I did not get to play any Dice Throne. I did play Slam Throne, which is like their new game. That's the Pogs. I got to play that. Hey, Nelson, how's it going? Looking forward to Friday. Luckily, I got a day off as well. Need to start getting promos now. Sweet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. It was a good time. Yeah, Slay the Spire is a great time. I'm really excited to play it some more. Did I win? No, I am very bad at Pogs, turns out. I don't know how to get him to flip, and I got absolutely stomped. What is she? It's Tatiana? Titania? She's probably worth Face the Passing. Why not? But I was looking for practice plan. For some reason, I thought that I had practice plan in Thor's deck, but I don't know what I would have been using it for. Okay, cool. I didn't. I'm just crazy. So there's 2 practice plans. Let's go ahead and grab a final copy there. Okay, so this is kind of the idea. We're going to be flipping ideally every single turn and using practice plan to recur ready for a fight so that whenever the villain would scheme, we instead flip up, they attack us instead, and then So we can take that damage and we're fine with that. But then we can also use our Do You Even Live? Because whenever we flip into hero form, we get 2 free damage. So that's pretty cool. I think to combo this, because I believe we're going to be taking most of these attacks on Defended, we will go with some allies, potentially like thwart heavy allies would be my guess, because that's where She-Hulk is going to struggle, is with threat mitigation. But also I like the idea of running like a Dr. Sinclair. Now we do need probably more mental resources. We're pulling ourselves into 2 different directions. We have Quinn Carrier that can help us pay for the physical kicker. Sinclair is a mental kicker, so that could be something. We'll see. Practice Plan is an amazing card. We have a bunch of original ones, but we're also making a bunch to give out as well. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's super fun. Is that for the... Which event is that one for? Is that for the one on the 26th? Or the 25th, you said? Let's grab Sinclair. We don't actually have to use it every single round, because Sinclair will heal us 5, which is pretty decent. So let's grab that. Before we forget, because I forgot this with Thor the other day, let's absolutely grab Limitless Stamina and an Unshakable. So good for heroes with more than 14 hit points. So Unshakable gains steady. Limitless Stamina allows us to ready. We're going to grab all 3 copies of that. September 19 through 21. Nice. Where's the event at? Do you have like a... Cian, do you have a... link to like a website or something that you can drop? Oh, stamina. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 3. Let's go ahead and grab a X Senior. The alt art card you played is for Practice Plan. Nice. Manchester, Connecticut at the portal. We could also go Symbiote Suit, and that could kind of negate the need for a Sinclair. That does scare me a little bit. Oh. Yeah, Twitch is weird with links sometimes. Can you send me the link, Spartan? I'm gonna try Grant Ward. Let's try Grant Ward. Feel like that could be kind of fun. Alrighty. So we have Nick X with Senior. Let's run. Yeah, let's grab Junior. I don't hate Symbiote Suit, actually. You're going to be at the DC event? Nice. I'll be there as well. Probably going to give him out his business cards. Is the DC event after? I probably should know this because I'm going, right? But is the DC event... I thought the DC event was later in September. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows at this point? Leading Blow! Ooh, I like Leading Blow. I forgot about Leading Blow. It's so good. And we could go like specialized training if we wanted to. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go specialized training because a senior Nick Fury Senior can just clear a specialized training in one go, and I've kind of wanted to do that for a while. So let's go specialized training. Do we want? Oh, I was gonna say the +1 attack, the combat specialist. I think that's still probably the right way to go, but I think also a frontline specialist, the one where you take damage, could be very like beneficial here as well because we're ready for a fighting. We're just taking that damage. It gives us +4 hit points. I kind of like that idea, but then like if we jump block, it's not as good. So let's go combat specialist and call it a day. That's pretty far from Texas. I just assumed you were in Kansas City. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We forgot doubles again, so we're gonna remember those. Genius. String. Energy. 1 card left, which I don't mind going over 40 with She-Hulk. I don't love She-Hulk's cards. What's up, Edwin? I don't love She-Hulk's cards, so if we can dilute her signature cards by adding in better like aspect cards or basic cards, then that's fine. But we go what doesn't kill me. I am pretty happy with like the physical mental makeup of the deck. So I feel like we should be able to hit either one of those kickers based on what we draw into. I'm thinking what doesn't kill me could be nice, just more readies. Or I may want like a White Widow. White Widow. Let's go White Widow. Because after you resolve the ability of a prep card you control, heal damage from Widow equal to that card's printed cost. This is going to be 2 threats every single round. The flip tough card, the flip tough card is great in She-Hulk, but ready for a fight is really good. Perseverance, that would be really good. Man, I'm all sick. Portal Loki is August 21st, Civil War, September 19th, DC event, October. Oh, it's in October. Okay. Thanks, Spartan. Yeah, I'll spread that. 2, 4, 5. Let's grab 2 what doesn't kill me and call it a day and beat up on Loki. That's a 42 card deck. I feel okay with that. The other reason that I don't want to dilute it too much is I do want to be able to hit my my ready for a fights each deck pass. Alrighty. And here we go. There is a lot going on. So we got Worlds Collide, which is our big main scheme. This is very similar to like Wrecking Crew. So set up a separate game area for each player group. That is just me. Each game area. And follow the instructions on Mischief and Mayhem. So Mischief and Mayhem. After resolving Worlds Collide A, do the following. Put a random Avatar of Loki villain into play. Set each other Avatar of Loki aside out of play. Where did I put those? There they are. So we've got 4 avatars, or 4 avatars of Loki. We will re-roll a 5 or a 6. It's a 3. So we got Loki the Wretch. Is going to be in play. Put each synergy environment into play. In standard mode, attach or set intense focus. In expert mode, attach it to Avatar of Loki. So we've got our intense focus here. This we lose at 2 threats here. Loki starts out with 20 health, but we can't attack him directly. What we're going to be doing is once we take out some of these avatars, we're going to be dealing damage over here to Loki. Loki the Wretch is a 1/1/15, so let's go ahead and grab him 15 points. He's actually going to be 17 because Intense Focus gives him +2. So he's 17 health. He's a 1/1. And then when he activates against you, we're discarding the top card of the encounter deck. If a treachery was discarded this way, he gets +1/+1 for the activation. Whenever he's defeated, we're going to place 5 shatter counters here and flip the card. And when we flip the card, we're dealing damage to overall Loki based on the number of shatter counters on here, which is minimum of 5, but there's a lot of cards in the deck that will add additional shatter counters to Loki. We got Mischief and Mayhem. When this scheme would be completed, remove all threat, place a threat on Worlds Collide. I definitely didn't deal myself a face-down encounter card last time. Each time I beat Loki. Try and help me remember. You're playing Change of Fortune. I am not playing Change of Fortune. Let's absolutely grab a Change of Fortune. Good call. Because that Do You Even Lift can trigger in the villain phase, which is really cool. Excellent call. Thank you. Intense Focus, he gets +2 hit points, and then he gets +1/+1. Okay. Originally, we were going to have our event in October, but we were too late. I think we were going to make the announcement of 3 dates for next year. Nice. You need them, don't forget. Yeah, you're right. Where I put those. 1000% will forget that still. Okay. Nice. Jennifer Walters, I object. When threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent one of that threat. She has a hand size of 6, hit points of 15. We get 6 cards to start us out. Let's roll. Lock and load. We've got a Quinn Carrier. That's a nice to see. Leading Blow, Genius, Limitless Stamina, Superhuman Law Division, and a Legal Practice. What are we feeling? I think we absolutely keep these 2. We're definitely mulliganing these. I would rather build than throw damage at this point. So I think we're also going to mulligan these 2. So we're going to mulligan 4 new cards. We got a Nick Fury. That's exciting. A Grant Ward. Less exciting. A Nick Fury Senior. Geez. A Practice Plan. Nice. 2, 4, 6. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Nice. Genius. Grant Senior. Can play Nick Fury. Okay, so let's go those 3 to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. We got a 1/2 punch, Leading Blow, and a White Widow. I want to get White Widow out, but I don't think I can. Let's flip up to She-Hulk. We're going to deal 2 damage to Loki. Let's go White Widow, Leading Blow, 1/2 punch to play a Quinn Carrier, and then we're going to put a Practice Plan on the table. Nope. Then we will punch for 5. Nice. Yeah, I would love to come. I was going to come to the one that was canceled. But yeah, I wanna come next year. I feel like it's drivable for me at least, which is nice. To be fair, I did drive to Con of Heroes, but I was going to fly, but then I found some people to ride with. Some of my friends, we got to ride together, and so that made it much better. We only have 4 hand size. Ground Stomp, Limitless Stamina, Superhuman Strength. 16 card hand size with this Captain Marvel deck? Dang. Is it like, are you using Bring It's? Let's throw a threat here. Loki is going to attack. We'll block with Nick. He's going to discard Treachery, so it's going to be 2 attack. +3. There goes Laufey. Bye, Nick. Ow. Thanks for hanging out. Good having you. And then our encounter card is Energy Truncheon. Attached to joystick, otherwise attached to the villain. His attack scheme, Piercing. The attached enemy attacks you. After this attack, discard this card and draw a card. Let's do it. So Loki's going to attack us. We're going to discard. It is a treachery, so it's going to be 2 plus 3 again. So that's 5 damage. Yo, I'm glad I put a Sinclair in there. I'm going to get to draw into a practice plan, a second practice plan. Excellent. That's what you want. Oh, Nick Fury, 6 minions. Sick. That's awesome. How far of a drive is it to the DC event? I think I'm driving as well. I think it's going to take me, I think it's like 11-hour driving time. But air travel, I feel like air travel has gotten so just, I don't like air travel. Let's go ahead and punch here for 3, take Loki down to 7. We'll Quinn Carrier Limitless Stamina and do it again. Take him down to 4. Let's go Strength to play a Superhuman Strength. And we'll pitch the rest. Stand up. We got Hellcat. Focus Rage, Change of Fortune, and a Gamma Slam. I am really looking forward to drawing a Ready for a Fight. It's going to be very nice when I do. Oh, it's 6 hours for you? Man, I just don't understand geography whatsoever. Bring its Alpha Flight Station. Oh, nice. That's sick. Loki's attack. Oh, he's actually attacking for 2, so I should have 1 less health. Yeah. So 2, not a treachery, still 2. Plus 2 is 4. Okay. Encounter card. Lofty Goals. When defeated, place 2 shatter counters on the avatar of Loki villain. It comes in with 5. Quinn Carrier, Hellcat, and Gamma Slam will play a Focused Rage. Focused Rage, I will take a damage and draw a card, which is a What Doesn't Kill Me, which will play Change of Fortune. We're going to go up to 4. He's going to scheme. There's probably a decent chance that we would pop if we go out. Let's go ahead and thwart here for 1. Then we can object, and we should be okay. Let's flip down to Jennifer. Let's stand up. And let's draw a Change of Fortune. Let's do it. Flying has gotten really expensive, yeah. DC is only 5 hours? Nice. Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. New York City could be our biggest issue. Sometimes it doesn't add. Oh, I see. Yeah. We have to go through that. We got legal practice. Ready for a fight. There it is. Face the past. 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. Practice plan. Maybe we will flip up this round. So we are going to object to 1 of these. Loki's going to thwart. It's not a treachery. So 2, 4. So we go up to 6. And our encounter card. Extreme Risk. Find Joystick and reveal her. She activates against you. So we are going to pop the main. Let's go. That's what you want. Joystick is going to scheme for 1. We can give her an additional boost card or give her a tough status card. We'll give her an additional boost card. I think she's going to pop it regardless. So, no, she wouldn't have. Place 1/3 on the main scheme for each character you control. Okay, so she would have. So we get to draw a card, which is a Superhuman Strength. And joystick, we pop here. When this scheme would be completed, remove all thread from here and place one thread on Worlds Collide instead. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty then. Oh, we have so much attack. I love it. Excellent. Okay. Do we heal? We do not because we cannot. Okay. Okay. Let's flip up and deal 2 damage to joystick. We have to get rid of joystick, right? So 2 damage to joystick. Legal practice will play ready for a fight. Just get that over. Let's go ahead and punch for 5 and stun joystick. So we're at 7. I'm concerned about my health. As I take a damage and draw into a leading blow. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Then we're gonna 1-2 punch. So after you make a basic attack, we get to ready. Yep. Okay, well I was hoping to get an ally. I did not. I guess I could stun Loki. Is it an interrupt? It's a forced response. After she attacks, stun the attacked enemy. So actually I could take out Loki. And then I would keep superhuman strength. Then I could attack again. Or I could basic attack Loki with a leading blow. Yeah. Let's go face the past in a practice plan to play superhuman strength. We will attack Loki, which will knock Loki out. Shatter the illusion. We're going to deal 5 damage here. Takes us down to 15. Plays on their feigned retreat. Prevent 4 damage when we would be attacked. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Hey, the don't forget worked. We're going to swap the fading figment. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. When they put like non-pips, I was like, is that a 6 or a 1? It's a 1. Okay, cool. After you receive a treachery, place 1 threat on the main scheme and 1 threat on a side scheme. Ooh. And he has 15, or he has 17, I should say. Okay, we're gonna 1-2 punch to ready She-Hulk. And then we are going to attack for 5 and stun here. Oh, he has steady. Alright, well. There we are. Alright, at least we have a way to prevent some damage. So we should be okay. Whew. Let's stand up. Draw 4 cards. Dr. Sinclair, ground stomp, ready for a fight, and an energy. Beautiful. I'm going to place 2 threat. Loki is going to attack us for 2 plus 2. We'll feigned retreat, prevent 4 damage. We got Joystick, who is stunned. We've got playing for keeps. Each identity gets +1 hand size. When an enemy activates, it gets an additional boost card for that activation. Joystick is scary. And then we got stories and lies. Swap the avatar of Loki villain and play with a random set aside avatar Loki. Then that's a 1. Oh, the Wretch is back. If Loki the Wretch is in play, he attacks you with +1 attack in expert mode. That's not good. So we have to defend this. So he's going to attack for not a treachery. So 2, we're defending for 2. Plus 2, we go down to 1 health. Not great. Not great at all. Cool. Oh, he gets 1 additional boost card. Yep, I'm dead. Wow, that was not good. Let's definitely try it again. But I mean, like, all of our ready for a fights were at the bottom of the deck, which didn't help. But still, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay. Oof. Yeah, that was just like, they just kept coming. Ow. I think my biggest issue here is threat. I just don't have a great answer for threat, and Loki's throwing a lot of it at me. So I think that will be something to just make sure that we are keeping under control. Oof. Tougher challenge than expert. Oh, what's the tougher challenge? Imagine there'll be a lot of growing pains before we get there. Of course, us trying to do that means we'll have more excuses to come in another. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Bring the kids. That could be chaos. Yeah. And then I just ignored it. Oh, we got this. We got it. Don't worry. Okay. That was mean. That was real mean. I kind of no. I think Sinclair. No, I like where we were at. I think if we had Sinclair on the table, we would have been fine. I think if we had Sinclair, we would have been able to heal. I mean, it's 5 health for 1 resource at that point. It's so good. So we're gonna lock in. We're gonna keep it just like that. Reroll a 5 or 6. Got Loki the knife. After you resolve a treachery, you deal 1 damage to your identity and 1 damage to an ally you control. She-Hulk starts out with 15. And hopefully, yeah, I feel like just getting those ready for fights would be really solid early. Nelson, have you heard of the hardest mode of Marvel Champions? It's called Dad Mode, where you have to hold your kids in your arms while playing. They constantly move the board state. It sounds challenging. I've played Cat Mode, which I think is like the precursor to Dad Mode, where cats try and sit all over the table. I know it's not as hard, but I have tried that, and it's a challenge for sure. It has like a dexterity element to it. It's like there's a expansion of Carcassonne that adds a dexterity. It's like the catapult or something. You've played some Dad Mode? That's awesome. Six cards. We got a Nick Fury. Nick Fury Senior change. Legal practice. Practice playing 1-2 punch. Let's go ahead and keep these. It's a limitless stamina. A Quinn carrier. This feels like the exact same hand. And a Hellcat. Except we had a double last time. I think that's the play. And honestly, potentially stay down. He's going to scheme for 3. We're going to have 4. I'm kind of thinking we stay down. Alrighty. So we got 3 for a Quinn carrier. Oh, we can't use Quinn carrier when we're an alter ego, though. Oh, we have to flip up. That's fine. That's fine. Let's flip up. Then we'll spin 3 for a Quinn carry. Quinn carry will play Change of Fortune. Let's drop a practice plan. 2 damage here. I don't know why that was a 1. It should have been a 2. And then we will punch for 3 to take him down to 12. Alright. Stand up. Got a Genius, Focused Rage, Strength, and a Leading Blow. It's worse when one kid spills something, you have to get up and clean, another kid wrecks the board state. Yeah, the distraction. They distracted you. Watch the hand. Watch the hand. They're in cahoots, I'm telling you. Let's go 1 threat here. Loki's going to attack us for 2. I'll take it. +3. Ow. That's 5. There's so many boost icons in this deck. It's kind of insane. Our encounter card is Dark Arts. Gains Insight 1. Search the encounter discard pile for a minion and reveal it. So we've got the Fenris Wolf with Guard and Patrol. And then it's a Treachery, so we have to deal a damage to She-Hulk because of Loki. Okay. Let's attack with a Leading Blow on Fenris. It's going to be 1, so we go 2 damage here. We still deal damage, so we do get to stand up. So that's nice. Let's go Genius and a Quinn Carrier to play Focus Rage. Focus Rage will deal a damage and draw us a card into a Ready for a Fight. Let's go. Oh, I love it. Oh, and this is perfect because we can go 3. We can go 3 here. Who told me to run Change of Fortune? You're a genius. Because now you can go 3 there. We'll Strength for a Ready for a Fight. We will flip down to Alter Ego. When we flip back up using Ready for a Fight, we can pop Fenris, which is Change of Fortune. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Sounds like you need Honorary Avenger. That's true. Yeah, I would still have to flip up to play Honorary Avenger, which is sad, but the health may be nice. We got a What Doesn't Kill Me. A What Doesn't Kill Me. Give me a practice plan. Superhuman Law. 1, 2. There's a Sinclair. Happy with that. And a Ready for a Fight. Alrighty. You know what? Actually, what I will do is I won't discard practice plan. Because I have a Ready for a Fight, I might as well just play the second one, and then we can hang on to the practice plan. We're going to place a threat. We're going to object, though. So we're not. Loki is going to attack, or going to scheme. I'm going to proc Ready for a Fight, flip into hero form. I'm going to pop 2 damage here to the Fenris Wolf, which is going to take it out. When defeated, we place 3 shatter counters on the avatar of Loki, and then we're going to place a synergy counter on the Mounting Resistance, which removes 4 additional threats when we thwart. That's nice. Change of Fortune is going to draw us into a Face the Past and a Limitless Stamina. I'm a big fan of Practice Plan She-Hulk. Loki is going to hit us for 2. Plus a boost, take 1 indirect damage for each character, so that's going to be 3 total damage. Then our encounter card is a Beguiled. Treat the attached ally as an enthralled minion. Blank test box. Minion scheme is equal to its printed thwart and does not take consequential damage. Attached to the ally with the highest cost of Beguiled. Otherwise this card gains Surge. Into a Grendel. Guard. When he attacks, discard the top 3 cards. The encounter deck, he gets +1. We get shatter counters on Loki whenever we take him out. What I think we're going to try and do is just set him up so that we can change of fortune him again. That was not the right word, but you know what I meant. These should be ready. This shouldn't, but those 2 should. And so should Shulk. So let's hang on to Quinn Carrier actually, because I want to use Clone Carrier for Sinclair. Superhuman Law Division will play a Ready for a Fight. We will Focused Rage to draw into a Legal Practice. We will attack for 3. We're not gonna be able to do enough damage, are we? We're just gonna have to take him out. Although face the past, it's gonna be the same thing. Let's face the past. Bring in Titania. So this gets removed from the game. Boom. Draw 3 cards. Ready. Can't attack the villain. Yes. So ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. We have a Grant Ward. Nice. We can't attack the villain. So let's play Grant Ward. Grant Ward is going to attack here for 2. That puts us in a realm which we can do even lift to take out Grendel. Let's go ahead and punch for 3 here. Let's use illegal practice. No, you know what? Let's use legal practice and a 1-2 punch to play a what doesn't kill me. So we'll heal for 2. Stand up, and then we'll take out Titania. Go what doesn't kill me and a superhuman strength. We'll play a Sinclair. We've got a limitless stamina to play a unshakable. We are going to flip down, use Quinn Carrier to heal for 5. So we're at 6, we'll go to 11. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, this works. This works really well. I've heard about the Ready for a Fight She-Hulk, but this is cool. This is real cool. Alrighty, let's stand up. Boom. We got 6 cards. We got Split Personality, Beautiful, Ground Stomp, Superhuman Strength, Limitless Stamina, Give Me Potato Salad. Our Practice Plan, Gamma Slam. Okay. We're going to object to the threat. Loki is going to scheme. However, we're going to Ready for a Fight. Practice Plan to pull Ready for a Fight back to our hand. Flip here. Deal 2 damage to Grendel, which places 3 shatter counters on Loki. And, yep, 3 shatter counters on Loki. Change of Fortune is going to draw us into a Focused Rage and a Ground Stomp. And then Loki's going to attack us instead. Look at this hand. This is insane. This is so good. We're going to absolutely Split Personality to hopefully get the Practice Plan. But yeah, once we have, this works. This works really well. We're going to get attacked for 2. Plus 3 is 5. That's fine. Honestly, that is just fine. And our encounter card is a Malakath. Retaliate 1. After he attacks you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card is a treachery, deal it to yourself as a face-down encounter card. When defeated, place 2 shatter counters on Avatar of Loki. I also think that the biggest issue that I have with this scenario in true solo is that it feels like I can just wait around until I have 10 counters or just enough counters on Loki and then take him out one time. Your daughter's been playing She-Hulk? Nice. That's awesome. Nice. That's awesome. That's really cool. That is true. We have not seen Joystick either. I did not think about the Thunder. So there's a reason we're going slightly better. Okay, so Grant survives, which is good. Alrighty. Where are we at? Let's go ahead and punch for 3 here on Malakath. We'll take a Retaliate 1. We will Focus Rage to take 1 damage and draw a card into a Leading Blow. Okay. Okay. Ground Stomp. Superhuman Strength and a Ground Stomp will play Focus Rage. We'll Focus Rage again. Draw into a 1-2 punch. How many? We have one practice plan there. Yeah, we have 2 practice plans in like 5 cards. So we'll hit one in our split personality pool, but it's just like kind of insane. Grant is gonna go ahead and thwart 2 here. Let's go White Widow to play Limitless Stamina. So we will ready. Yeah, I'm going to flip down to Alter E. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to play Split Personality. I'm going to Quinn Carrier for a Ready for a Fight. Then I'm going to play Split Personality. Draw up to your hand size, so it's going to be up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the practice plan. Give me, I do have a mental. It's a specialized training. I'm going to go ahead and heal for 5. I may actually just play the specialized training just because Nick Sr. can clear it. We want to do that at some point. Oh, that's not a great hand, is it? We can deal with the specialized training later if we wanted to. Practice plan, we'll play specialized training. Come on with 5. We're going to hold the Ready for a Fight. I'll hold the energy and we'll toss the Leading Blow. Okay. So Loki's going to attack us. We're fine. Okay, let's stand up. I was hoping to Sinclair as well as heal to get me up to 13 health. I think we will be okay though. We got Ready for a Fight, energy, Professor X, encounter card. Downtime helped me so much in Sinister Modus. Downtime with Sinclair is good. Forgot about that. Just cleared so many down. Oh yeah, I forgot that they have that where you get to remove threat equal to like your recovery. Yeah, I forgot about that. Since Kind of Heroes, you've played at the portal every Sunday, almost every week. It's sick. That's awesome. Nice. Downtime, yeah, it's so good with Sinclair. I definitely want to throw downtime into this. Got X energy, Ready for a Fight, Superhuman Law. That's 4, Limitless Stamina, and a What Doesn't Kill Me. We're going to object to the threat. No. Loki's going to scheme. However, he's not. We're going to Ready for a Fight. And then we've got a Ready for a Fight in hand. So we're not going to practice plan. To flip up, Do You Even Lift to Malakath, which is going to deal 2 shatter counters here. Change of Fortune will have us draw Superhuman Strength and a Genius. And then Loki is going to attack us instead. So we've got 2 plus 2 is 4 total damage. It's going to take us down to 4 health. Okay. Got 2 encounter cards. First one is a Treachery. So I guess we get to choose the forced responses. We'll deal a damage and deal a damage to Grant, just so we don't have to pay. But so Grant actually dies rather than us needing to remove him from the game. So we're going to swap Loki. One, two, three, 4 with the Miscreant. If he is in play, he schemes with +1 scheme in expert mode. So Loki is going to scheme for 3 plus a boost card. 5 total damage, or 5 total threat. That's scary. And then after you resolve a treachery, which we just did, we place a threats here and on his side scheme. It's a lot of threats. Then we've got seduced. Cannot make basic attacks or play attack events. Alter ego action, spend a lightning and a mental. Okay, well that's not great. Okay, cool. Ah. Okay, so Quinn Carrier and Superhuman Strength can play to get rid of Seduced. You cannot make basic attacks or play attack events. So, cool. Superhuman Law Division will get ready for a fight on. We need that at very minimum. I think we want to go Energy and Limitless Stamina to play X. We will half confuse Loki. X will thwart 3 here to take us down to 3. We will focus Rage. Draw into a Hellcat. That's nice. That's very nice. Could be kind of wild. I don't want to focus Rage again. I'm going to heal. I could Hellcat for a Sinclair heal. That would take me up to 12. I think that would make me feel fairly good. Or I can put a Hellcat onto the table. Basic heal 1 time. Let's do that. So let's go Genius, what doesn't kill me, to play a Hellcat. Hellcat will go ahead and thwart this down to 1. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Quinn Carrier and his Superhuman Strength will get rid of Seduced. We will heal for 5. And then we'll ready for a fight ourselves back up. Also, we can Hellcat mounting resistance directly into specialized training. Forgot about that. That's going to be something that we'll do. Then we can flip up. X can block the attack and we'll be much happier. Okay, let's stand up. 6 cards. Ground Stomp. Nick. 1/2. White Widow. Ground Stomp. Senior. Okay. Senior can also help with specialized. We'll see what happens. We're going to object to whatever threat is going to be on there. Loki is going to scheme. However, we're going to trigger ready for a fight. Then we're going to practice plan, ready for a fight, back to our hand, which means that we flip into She-Hulk. We'll deal 2 damage to Loki on our Do You Even Lift flip response. And then we will block with X on the attack of 3, 4, 5, which will knock Professor X out. Our encounter card is playing for keeps. Each identity gets +1 hand size, and when an enemy activates, give it an additional boost card for the activation, in addition to any other boost cards it gets. So that comes in with 3. That may be worth hanging on to for a little bit, at least. Let's double focus Rage and draw 2 cards. Gamma Slam and a Legal Practice. Legal Practice will play a Ready for a Fight. Ground Stomp, Gamma Slam, Ground Stomp, 1/2 Punch will play Nick. I'm just like trying to turbo draw here to see if I can get a practice plan. What doesn't kill me? 1/2 Legal Practice. Let's go ahead and have Nick thwart with a mounting resistance to clear specialized. Get us our combat specialist. That sweet +1 attack. Go ahead and punch for 4. Draw a card, which is a leading blow. We will legal practice 1-2 punch to ready. Takes a lot for me to publish a deck I made. The Captain Marvel deck was so fun that I basically stayed in the second main scheme of Claw with him for the first stage for... Oh, nice. Deck has the potential to draw 20 plus cards and probably blow up a first and second stage in one turn. That's so cool. That's so cool. Nice. Let's go ahead and punch with a leading blow. So 4 minus 2, so we deal 2 damage. Take him down to 4. We still dealt damage, so we get to ready. We'll go ahead and punch here for... No, I'm gonna thwart here for 1, I guess. Gross. I don't want to push Loki right now, because then we're gonna get a worse Loki. Because when we push him, we're gonna be dealing what 13 damage to Loki Got Allies, which will flip Loki Got Allies, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I'd rather do that at the beginning of my turn. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing for keeps just because I want more cards. More cards, more fun. Yeah. Quinn Carrier and Senior will play What Doesn't Kill Me. So that will heal me 2 and stand up. Energy Channel Rex, especially yeah, there's so many good lightning resources. I like Captain Marvel and Justice because you can throw a ton or actually in any aspect, because you can throw a ton of cards that are a little bit more niche that have the lightning resource, knowing that you just have a sink that you can throw them into, which is really cool. Hellcat will go ahead and thwart this down to 1. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. Sinclair will heal. Will basic to go all the way up to full. Okay. Let's stand up. Do we just let him scheme here? That could be kind of interesting. No, we have a Nick for a block. And threat is our biggest issue. We definitely shouldn't do that. We got superhuman strength, leading blow, ready for a fight. Okay, so we have another ready for a fight, so I feel better about proccing ready for a fight. Split personality and a practice plan. Sick. Nice. Okay, that works really, really well. I still think she's the best hero they've made. Yeah, you think so? That's fun. In terms of strongest or most fun. We're going to object. Loki is going to scheme. However, you know what? We're ready for a fight. Let's go ahead and flip here. Go ahead and throw 2 damage to Loki. And then he's going to attack for 3. We'll block with Nick. +2. Takes Nick out. Okay. Encounter card. Wrapped in Chains. The attached identity cannot ready. When revealed, exhaust. As a hero action, spend 2 resources of the same type to discard this card and place a shatter counter on Avatar of Loki. Cool. Alright, well, let's get rid of that. Go up to 9 shatter counters. Oh, I needed another card because we get +1 hand size. Another practice plan. Nice. Quinn Carrier will drop a ready for a fight. I don't have any ways to ready. That's silly. Let's go 2 Focus Rages to take me down to 13 and draw 2 cards. 1-2 punch and a leading blow. Of course. Of course it is. Ah. Dang. Oh, and Loki actually needed 1 more boost card. Woman on the wall. Nice. I like that. Kristen, I use use her or Spider-Man when I introduce the game to new player. Both very good. And I play what I want to show them, how different the different heroes. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good way to do it. I guess I'll go leading blow, practice plan, 1-2 punch to play split personality. So I'll flip and draw up to 6. We got limitless stamina. There's my readies. That's what I wanted to draw just like 2 seconds ago. I guess I could flip back. Oh, I don't know. I could flip back up. I don't need to trigger ready for a fight right now. If I flip back up right now, no, I'm going to do it during the villain phase because then I can draw 2 cards with change of fortune. Because if I take out this Loki, I can do that. So that actually works pretty well. I got 1 more card to draw. No, I'm drawing up to my hand size, which is +1. Sick. So it's actually 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So many good cards. Okay, let's pop Hellcat back to our hand using her action. Let's use legal practice, what doesn't kill me, and a limitless stamina to play Hellcat. Just heal her right back up. Let's use Grant and leading blow to play superhuman strength. And we'll... You know what? Let's hang on to the limitless stamina. I think we can kind of blitz through this next stage fairly easily. Time to delete some of these decks I have on CDV, sitting at 395. Nice. That's awesome. Hellcat's not going to activate. I think I like having the +1 hand size. I'm at 13 health, so I'm feeling pretty good in terms of taking a hit. So let's stand up. We're going to hang on to limitless stamina. We got White Widow. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got ready for a fight, so we don't need to proc the practice plan. Sinclair. Every time I say Sinclair, I feel like it's the BP Richfield Triceratops boss from the dinosaur, aka old TV. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It does feel like it's such a like iconic like old like scientist name. Sinclair. Objection. Loki is going to scheme. However, we are going to ready for a fight. Flip up. 2 damage to Loki. We're going to deal 3, 6, 9, 14 damage to Loki Got Allies, taking Loki down to 6. Oh, we're going to have so many encounter cards. Yikes. Oh, not 16, just a 6. These all get removed. Swap Fading Figment in play with another one. We got Loki the Rascal. After you resolve a boost card during Loki the Rascal's activation, if that card has a treachery, either deal it to yourself or spend a resource of any type. That's going to not be good for playing for keeps. That goes there. We are less than half, so we will flip here. Each group in standard mode attaches their set-aside intense focus to the avatar of Loki. Each group in expert mode flips their intense focus to its total focus side. You couldn't handle my undivided attention. Avatar of Loki gets +3 hit points and steady. So we are now at... I think all the confused goes away whenever we flip because they have different names. I'm pretty sure that is actually true. So we're going to go to 18 health. And then, when revealed, discard the top 2 cards in your counter deck and the top 5 cards of each player deck. Find Dark Scepter and reveal it. If it did not enter play this way, give... So 2 cards in the encounter deck. Oh! And then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. When revealed, got the intense focus. Perfect. We're going to deal ourselves an encounter card and we're going to go find Dark Scepter. I think actually technically we should find Dark Scepter first. Got any clever name suggestions for my Winter Soldier Man on the Wall deck? Welcome to Jurassic Park. Yeah, right? Dark Scepter. There it is. He gains Stalwart and +1 attack. He cannot... Treacheries cannot be canceled. And then we are getting attacked for 2 boost cards. So it's going to be 3 plus 2 boost cards. I'm going to take it. Take 1 indirect damage for each character you control. I'm going to go 1, 2. Then I am going to spend a resource. No. I'm going to take Dirty Trick. That's fine. I can take 2 damage. Oh, ooh, I probably get something when I take this guy out. Place synergy counters on a mounting resistance, which is 4 additional threat when we scheme. Okay, so we got that one again. Okay, so total of 3, 6. Ow. Not a treachery though, so that's nice. So we're down to 6 health there. And we got 3 encounter cards. Draugr. So guard. Seduced, of course. And Dirty Trick. Remove a shatter counter. Take 3 damage. So we're going to go down to 3. Alrighty, that's a lot of damage real quickly. Oof. Okay. Very cool. Oh, it has guard. I wanted to take it out with my flip, but I think we just need to push through it. Is there an easy way to do that? I don't think so. Let's go. Take 2 damage, draw 2 cards. Why not? Oh, we can't make attacks. Seduce is horrible. Seduce is so bad. 1, 2. Oh, we can split personality down to alter ego. I don't know. Gross. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that, but we have so many cards that I want to play. Okay, so practice plan White Widow there. Quinn Carrier for Sinclair. We will use a 1-2 punch to play ready for a fight. Limitless stamina, 1-2 punch, and limitless stamina will play X. I guess we'll... Well, he's stalwart, so we'll stun here. X will thwart down the playing for keeps. Okay. I will flip into alter ego. We're going to spend these 2 to get rid of Seduced. We are going to Quinn Carrier Sinclair and heal to go up to 11. We got a split personality. I think I may hang on to it, actually. Doing a Storm Voltron deck with the Aggression She-Hulk ally. I've done Storm Aggression before, but not with She-Hulk. I forgot about She-Hulk. That sounds fun. Okay. Let's stand up. Split personality. What do we want to do? Do we want to do that? No. Looking for a Gamma Slam. Alright, we're stood up. We're going to draw into legal practice. Gamma Slam. There it is. Nick, strength, Nick, ground stomp. 2, 4, 6. We're going to object here. Loki is going to scheme. We are going to ready for a fight, practice plan, pull ready for a fight back to hand. To flip up here, 2 damage to our buddy. Discards the top card of the deck. If it's a treachery, it is. We're going to deal him to ourselves as a face down encounter card. Change of fortune will draw us into a practice plan and another ready for a fight. Beautiful. And then we're getting attacked for 3. We're going to block with X. 4. There goes X. Okay. Got 2 encounter cards. The first one we know and love. And the second one is joystick. Alrighty, joysticks here. That's kind of exciting. Not too concerned about that actually. We're pretty stacked right now. So let's go ahead and attack for 6 here on joystick. And stun. Combat specialist will draw us into a leading blow. I love it when that comes just a little too late. Focus rage will take us down to 9. And draw into a superhuman and another leading blow. Come on, Nelson. Do things in better orders. Practice plan. Superhuman will play ready for a fight. Strength, ground stomp, and legal practice will play Nick Fury. We'll draw into a ground stomp, encounter card. Nine attack on her. Oh, nice. On her X-Men attack training and some good damage on the ally. Could keep her alive with first age and triage as well as X-Mansion. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's cool. 2 more cards. We got limitless stamina and a X. Beautiful. There's my limitless stamina. Awesome. Okay. So we have got Nick punching here for 2. Discard. It is a treachery, so we'll get him back. That's fine. Quinn Carrier can be our heal if we need it. So let's go ground stomp to play limitless stamina. So we get to ready She-Hulk. We're going to attack with 4 with a leading blow. We're going to discard a 0. So we deal 4 damage. And we get to ready. We're going to attack with 4 and a leading blow. We're going to go on joystick, actually. 2, so we deal 2 damage here. I was like, if we flip Loki right now, we only deal 5 damage, and we have to deal 6. So I guess we wait around until we get something that puts a shatter counter on Loki before we take him out. But we could like knock him down a little bit to get ready for that, but it's just kind of weird. We'll punch here for 4. Takes him to 12. Let's drop a senior. We'll draw 2 cards. What doesn't kill me? And a 1-2 punch. Okay. Senior will go. No, hold on. Actually, let's go Quinn Carrier 1-2 punch for a what doesn't kill me to take me up to 11 health. Then I'm going to punch for 4. And then I can take joystick out during the villain phase to change a fortune. And senior will attack here for 2. Okay. I'll flip down and we'll stand up. Yeah, this engine just is really, really smooth. Got 6, we got superhuman strength, ready for a fight, limitless stamina, genius, 1-2 punch, and another superhuman strength. We got 1 threat here, which we're objecting to, not on my watch. Loki is going to attack. We're going to proc ready for a fight. We have another one in our hand, so we're not going to use practice plan. So we will flip up 2 damage to joystick, which takes joystick out. With victory. Change of fortune will draw us into a energy and a strength. Alrighty. Then we will block with Nick Fury. It's going to be a lot of damage. Cool. It is not a treachery. There goes Nick. We got 3 cards. I got things to do today, but Marvel Champions deck testing has been keeping my attention. Nice. Yeah. Stories and Lies. We're going to swap Loki with a new one. With 2, which is Loki the Miscreant. He's going to scheme for 3 plus a boost. 4, 5. And I can give him an additional boost card. I'm not going to do that. So he's scheming for 5. Then after you resolve a treachery, place a threat on the main scheme. Yikes. We got our buddy back. And then Harvsgeller. There we go. That's going to give us shatter counter. So we can take out there. When revealed, discard the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. If a treachery was discarded this way, take 2 indirect damage. We only got 1. No treachery. But we do get a acceleration token. Okay. Not horrible. Alrighty. So let's focus rage to go down to 9 health and draw 2 cards. Got a legal practice and a split personality, so that's kind of exciting. Legal practice will play our ready for a fight. Strength will play our superhuman strength. She-Hulk will attack with superhuman strength to deal 6 damage here. Combat specialist will draw us a card. Superhuman strength discard, so it is stunned. We're going to 1-2 punch that, so we get to ready. She-Hulk will go ahead and take out here. Three shatter counters. And then 1 synergy counter on Domineering Force, which is 4 additional damage whenever we attack. So that's kind of cool. Okay. Got Quinn Carrier to play Limitless Stamina, so we get to ready. Hellcat is going to go ahead and thwart with a mounting resistance to clear the threat here. We're going to play Split Personality. We're going to flip down, and we're going to draw up to 6 cards. We got Practice Plan, Leading Blow, Legal Practice. Come on, give me something good. Limitless Stamina, 2, 4, 5. Superhuman Law. That was not what we were looking for. I was trying to figure out if I could take out... we may be able to still take out Loki. Let's flip up 2 damage here. It is a treachery, so he's coming back. He's always coming back. Okay. That's leading blow, attack for 4, plus -3, so that deals 1 damage, but we still did damage, so we get to ready. I'm going to attack for 4, remove this. Oh, we're good. To deal 8 damage, so that takes us down to 3. And then we've got a limitless stamina to ready and attack for 4 more. That deck worked really well. She-Hulk ready for a fight is very, 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 very strong. One of my favorites, I think. Probably not my favorite, but at least top 5. I really like Colossus. I really like War Machine. I like... There's a lot of them that I do like, but She-Hulk being able to draw up to 6 cards, objecting to the threat, and then flipping up and dealing Change of Fortune, that was so smooth. I loved it.